Dry aging refers to the temperature and humidity-controlled storage of beef carcasses or primal cuts without packaging that improves tenderness, develops flavor, and enhances texture of the final product. Natural enzymes break down the muscle fiber and tissue, adding tenderness, and texture is enhanced by removing excess moisture during the hanging process. The beef is slaughtered, cooled to an internal temperature of 40 degrees, and then the carcass is hung to dry before being processed into retail cuts. Many people say dry aging adds a beefier flavor. By contrast, pork has not been shown to receive significant benefits from dry aging. Pork is typically slaughtered, cooled to temperature, and then processed into cuts without added dry age. Keep in mind that dry aging of beef reduces overall yield. Transpiration allows moisture to escape the carcass and reduce the overall weight. The standard time to age a beef carcass to achieve maximum moisture loss per day is about 7 to 10 days. Dry aging can extend for longer periods of time, from 14 to 21 days, or sometimes up to 32 days or longer for niche meats. Not all processors offer the ability to dry age for extended periods of time, since it depends on the processor's storage capacity and services offered. Processors also reserve the right to charge for dry age time, as it can cost them valuable cooler space that can be used for other customers. So if you're considering incorporating extended dry age into your marketing plan, first talk to your processor and inquire about the extra cost and the availability of that service. What about wet aging? If your processor wants to maximize cooler space, they may consider wet aging products, as in vacuum sealing fresh primals, though it tends to be less common for some processors. Like dry aging, wet aging also allows microbes and enzymes to break down and tenderize the meat. The plastic reduces oxygen and doesn't allow the meat to breathe, so the meat marinates in its own juices. The flavor is arguably different for wet versus dry-aged meat. Wet-aged meat does not experience the same loss of moisture and yield of dry aging, and since it's packaged almost immediately, bagged wet-aged product can move out of the processor's door and through the supply chain quickly. If your processor is limited in carcass aging space, you may want to ask them to hold your vacuum-sealed product for a few extra days at 40 degrees before freezing it.